Hello YouTube, it's Grace again, and today I'm actually going to be talking about some of my most anticipated book releases of September 2016. So I came up with doing this video idea perhaps, and I just want to see how it goes and the sort of response I get from doing it, because I know that there's a lot of books which I'm sure a lot of us are all anticipating coming out, but I'm like, by looking at the list and things, finding books which are first books to series or even standalones, I thought they would be perhaps a bit more interesting to find out some new reads and things. So yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to be perceived, but let's just get into it. So I actually have a sheet of summed up synopsises here, so I'll probably be referring to this quite a lot, so I won't say anything. But yeah, the first book I'm going to talk about is Three Dark Crowns by Kenda Blake. I'm sure this is probably one of the most popular ones on my list for today, but yeah. So this book essentially follows three sisters. They're triplets, and on their 16th birthday they will have to fight to the death for the crown. And each of the three sisters is supposed to have an ability, a special ability. One of them is supposed to be able to consume a poison without it ever causing any sort of sickness. Another one is supposed to, supposed to be able to create, speed up plants' growth and control animals and things. Basically, they're all supposed to have abilities. However, two of the sisters don't have those abilities, but they've been faking it. So when they turn 16 and all alliances and things happen, chaos basically ensues, and this is what basically happens. They're like a virtual fight between the three sisters for the crown. So the next book is A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Clubus. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names. I should have disclaimed that earlier in the video. But yeah, this book follows a girl who is the first female sorcerer, and she goes to a academy for sorcerers where she tries to learn to control her powers. But there she meets three people: one who challenges her, one who betrays her, and one who decides to fight for her. And she basically has to deal with the repercussions of that, as well as her self-doubt about being the prophesized one. Because she's the first female sorcerer, she's got to basically cope with the doubts of what that basically means for her. And yeah, so third book is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerry Maniscalco. Okay, I am so sorry. I'll link all these books in the description below, because yeah, I'm probably butchering this very badly. And this follows a girl who acts against her father's wishes by becoming a pathologist whenever she stays at her uncle's place. And because of her study into pathology, which is the study of basically human dead bodies and human dead remains, she gets to study basically the victims and the corpses of Jack the Ripper, and therefore she starts to see things about him, learns about his sort of killing methods and things like that. Yeah, I'm probably in a very dark mood when I chose this book to put it on the list, but yeah. Next is The Reader by Tracy Chee, and this follows a girl named Sophia whose father is murdered, so she flees with her aunt. And her aunt basically teaches her how to survive, so kind of like the Hunger Games in that regard. She learns how to hunt, how to kill creatures, basically all the things she needs to do to survive in the wild. But then her aunt is kidnapped, and the mystery to perhaps her father's murder and why her aunt was kidnapped lies in a little box-shaped thing which was given to her by her father, which she soon discovers is actually a book. So it's about the mystery that she uncovers like through that book, and eventually I think she may become a reader, but I'm not sure. But it just sounds like readers reading about reading. Yeah. Then I have The Forgetting by Sharon Cameron, and this basically follows this big event which happens in, I think, the city, where every 12 years a big event where chaos ensues when everybody's memories is erased. So everyone forgets what they've been doing for those past 12 years. But there's one character, Nadia, who remembers everything that has happened. So she must uncover the mystery of the forgetting, but through uncovering part of that mystery, she basically gets entangled with another guy named Gray, and then together they have to uncover the whole mystery of the forgetting. And yeah. Now my last two books, one of them I put on this list because the title intrigued me. Like, I was thinking, because one of my favourite films is actually Princess Mononoke, and one of the towns there is called Irontown, so this really just reminded me of it, so that's why I chose this book, which is Metaltown by Kirsten Simmons. The reason why I'm hesitant to adding this on this list is because I've seen some of the ratings, and the ratings haven't been entirely great. Yeah, but they haven't completely sunk yet as well, so yeah. And it follows this main character called Ty, who knows the rule of Metaltown best. And the rule of Metaltown is that every person is for their own self. So basically, you have to survive on your own, essentially, yeah. So every person for their own self. And she meets this boy named Colin, a boy who can see past like the whole rules of Metaltown, and I guess it's kind of the instrument of challenging that rule. And he also meets another girl called Lena, who is actually the daughter of a factory worker. And Lena's always been trained to be very ruthless to the people of Metaltown when she takes over her father's legacy. But Colin changes this and basically challenges both girls, in essence, to rebel, I would say, or like overcome like the rules of Metaltown. In a way, it just kind of like, from my description, I kind of think it sounds quite socialist in a way, or even a slightly communist. But yeah, I don't know if is it just me in my descriptions, but yeah. So yeah, and finally, because even though I was trying to stick to just first books, but I couldn't go this video without mentioning one of my highly anticipated releases of the whole actual year, which is Empire of Storms by Miss Sarah J. Maas, and this is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. And I don't know what is going to happen in it because I have not read any synopsis or nothing. I just want to go in there blind. I want to be surprised, I want to be happy, I want chaos, I want Rowan moments, and yeah. So yeah, if you're not new to my channel, then you know that I practically adore the Throne of Glass series, because I'm actually hosting a read-along currently. Yeah, sorry for the self-promotion, and hosting a giveaway for a signed copy of Empire of Storms, which will be UK edition. So you can find those videos which are in the reviews for Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight and Heir of Fire so far on my channel, and then look out for Queen of Shadows on Monday? Yeah, I'd say Monday. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that is the end to this most anticipated book releases in 2016. So basically 5 book releases plus 2 honorary releases, but yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I will see you on Monday with my next video, which should be my Queen of Shadows review. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. So goodbye.